Hello, everybody. We're going to start in 5 minutes. Hello,
Hey
everybody.
there,
We're going to be
Ian.
starting. Yep.
Yeah, could you go ahead and make me co-host? I made you host. Why don't you make me co-host so I can share the 5 minute video?
Sure. Go right ahead. Oops. Mhm. All yours.
Crazy mofo is that I'm really in a position, I'm not here to motivate you, obviously. You don't need that. And a lot of times that's what people think I do, and it's the furthest thing from it. What happens though is people say to me, well, I don't need any motivation. And I say, well, that's interesting. That's not what I do. I'm the why guy. I don't know why you do what you do. What is your motive for action? What is it that drives you in your life today, not 10 years ago, or are you running the same pattern? Because I believe that the invisible force of internal drive activated is the most important thing in the world. I'm here because I believe emotion is the force of life. All of us here have great minds. You know, most of us here have great minds. Right? I don't know if I'm in the category, but we all know how to think. And with our minds, we can rationalize anything. We can make anything happen. We can, I agree with what was described a few days ago about this idea that people work in their self-interest. But we all know that that's bullshit at times. You don't work in your self-interest all the time. Because when emotion comes into it, the wiring changes in the way it functions. And so it's wonderful for us to think intellectually about how the life of the world is, and especially those who are very smart. We can play this game in our head, but I really want to know what's driving you. And what I'd like to maybe invite you to do by the end of this talk is explore where you are today for two reasons. One, so that you can contribute more. And two, so that hopefully we can not just understand other people more, but maybe appreciate them more and create the kinds of connections that can stop some of the challenges that we face in our society today. They're only going to get magnified by the very technology that's connecting us, because it's making us intersect. And that intersection doesn't always create the view of everybody now understands everybody and everybody appreciates everybody. So I've had an obsession basically for 30 years. And that obsession has been what makes the difference in the quality of people's lives. What makes a difference in their performance, because that's what I got hired to do. I got to produce the result now. That's what I've done for 30 years. I get the phone call when the athlete is burning down on national television and they were ahead by 5 strokes and now they can't get back on the course. And I got to do something right now to get the result or nothing matters. I get the phone call when the child is going to commit suicide, and I got to do something right now. And in 29 years, I'm very grateful to tell you I've never lost one in 29 years. Doesn't mean I won't someday, but I haven't done it. And the reason is an understanding of these human needs that I want to talk to you about. So when I get those calls about performance, that's one thing, like how do you make a change? But also, I'm looking to see what is it that's shaping that person's ability to contribute, to do something beyond themselves. So maybe the real question is, I look at life and say there's two master lessons. One is there's the science of achievement. That's how do you take the invisible and make it visible, right? How do you take what you dream about and make it happen, whether it be your business, your contribution to society, money, whatever it is for you, your body, your family. But the other lesson of life that is rarely mastered is the art of fulfillment. Because science is easy, right? We know the rules, you write the code, you follow and you get the result. Once you know the game, you just, you up the ante, don't you? But when it comes to fulfillment, that's an art. And the reason is it's about appreciation and it's about contribution. You can only feel so much by yourself. So I've had an interesting laboratory to try to answer the question of the real question, which is what's the difference in somebody's life if you look at somebody like those people that you've given everything to, like all the resources they say they need. You gave them not a $100 computer, you gave them the best computer. You gave them love, you gave them joy, you were there to comfort them. And those people very often, and you know some of them I'm sure, end up the rest of their life with all this love, education, money, and background, spending their life going in and out of rehab. And then you meet people that have been through ultimate pain, psychologically, sexually, spiritually, emotionally abused, and not always, but often they become some of the people that contribute the most to society. So the question we got to ask ourselves really is, what is it? What is it that shapes us? And we live in a therapy culture. Most of us don't do that, but the culture is a therapy culture. And what I mean by that is the mindset that we are our past. And everybody in this room, you wouldn't be in this room if you bought that theory, but most of society thinks biography is destiny. The past equals the future. And of course it does if you live there. But what people in this room know, and what we have to remind ourselves though, because you can know something intellectually, you can know what to do and then not use it, not apply it. So really what we got to remind ourselves is decision is the ultimate power. That's what it really is. Now when you
Okay, I'm not sure if you're talking tonight, but you're muted. So I got it from here. Thank you very much. Good evening, everybody.
It's all yours. Take it away, champ.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Let me make sure I am. Make sure I have the right presentation. All righty, here we go. All righty, folks, here we go. Good evening. My name is Ian. I'm your presenter this evening. Happy Friday to everybody out there. Hopefully everybody had a good week. So welcome to Level Up Advisors, where we pay you to learn. And let me get my handy dandy laser pointer. I like using that. So let's talk about that. So I just want to introduce all of the wonderful key members of Level Up. Starting with our leader, who came up with this brilliant concept of paying you to learn, and I'm going to go through that tonight. So a little bit about myself. I served in the Marine Corps. As they say, once a Marine, always a Marine. It's a little old picture of myself there. Father of 5. One of them are going to kill me. I only have 4 of them in this picture. And I've been an entrepreneur since 1995. And for me, this thing, what brought me to this, that really puts it together for me, is the fact that this combines 2 of my loves. One is a passion for business, and the other one is passion for being involved, being socially, responsible within a community. So let's talk about us here. We pay you to learn about business. And one of the reasons why we do this, because there's so many reasons, and I'm just here is just listing 3 why businesses fail. And there's so many reasons why they fail. One of which because people choose a business that there is no need, there's no space for it in the market. There's no demand. Another reason because they don't have the amount of funding that they need for the business to get them through the slow part of the season, or to expand. Or 3, they don't know how to outsource, right? And it's one great thing. Some of you are familiar with Robert Kiyosaki, who most famously is known for Rich Dad Poor Dad, and he spoke about it in one of his videos where the schools teach their students how to get a job. They don't teach you about money. They don't teach you about they teach you how to get hired. Not life skills about money. And the rich want to keep poor people. Because the rich need somebody that they can pay. If everybody's rich, there's nobody's willing to do the job, right? So they limit you with information, and they have you focus on wage. This slide shows us about, it's a good illustration of, a lot of people look at the 1% as the real big fat cow, kind of thing, and the rest of us, right? But what makes them who they are compared to everybody else is their knowledge about money, and how they constantly know how to make money regardless of what's going on in the economy. A lot of people don't know, in 2020, in one of the worst economic downturns on the planet, 56 new billionaires were made, right? 56 new billionaires were made in 2020, right? So one of the things, we have a 10 level curriculum, for course material. And level 1, we teach you about mastering business basics. And we do that because if you haven't learned anything, we can't just be reliant on one source of income. We have to have whether a business on the side that's going to give us some small level of residual income, or for those of us who are more, aspirational, you want to fire your boss, you want to be able to know how to get into business for yourself and let that grow. We teach you about marketing, online marketing, everything from social media marketing, elsewhere throughout the internet, as far as advertising. Teach you how to open up your own online store, whether it's on your own portal or through venues such as Amazon, Shopify, eBay, etc., so on. We also, in our course material, we help you take your vision or your dream, and we try to get it to the point of success. And we do that because we try to help you implement a strategy or a plan to make it happen, so you can get to the point where you need a business loan, and you can get a business loan because you've done all the steps you needed up to that point, just so that you can grow to succeed. We pay to learn about trading, and one of the things you're going to see about trading, you're going to see like a graph similar to this, right? You might not see the young lady holding it for you, but you're going to see a graph similar to this, whereas you're going to see on the way up, you're going to learn how to make money on the way up as well as on the way down, everything from Forex to futures, cryptocurrency, stock, what have you. You're also going to learn in our course material about DeFi. DeFi is decentralized financing. Decentralized financing teaches, it's really sort of very new. And one of the things in particular that they do, well, just to explain decentralized finance, it's outside of the realms of the traditional bank. We're talking about on the blockchain, financing on the blockchain sector, say in cryptocurrency. That's decentralized finance, because cryptocurrency is not part of the centralized banking system, right? So it's decentralized. And there's so many ways that you can get financing and earn, through the cryptocurrency realm. We pay you to learn about real estate. And the thing about real estate, we talk about all the gambits, from residential to commercial to industrial, from the wholesaler standpoint to everything else in between, whether you want to get learn how to get fixer uppers and whatever, buy and flip or buy and hold. I'm going to talk about all those strategies as well and throughout our course material. Now let's look at the typical pay to learn education model that all of us are familiar with, whether we ourselves or our children or somebody in our family, somebody that we know have tried to go to or go or have already graduated from a 2-year, 4-year, or public to or private college or university, paying somewhere between 1250 to even more per year for education. There's nothing wrong with that, but what we have done, again, a brilliant idea strategized by Tanae Williams, we came up with a socially conscious business education model. And so what is that? It's one that pays you to learn. You can really earn to learn. And it's so cool, this idea. And to think about the course material, it's not just some flimsy material that is of no value to you. This is really a doctorate level e-learning course in business and money and real estate and all these areas so that you can become self-sufficient for yourself. And this, it'll help you along the way so that when you do go into business, all the information that you gather in our course material will help you navigate your way through all the different obstacles that we come up to. Now, some examples of socially conscious businesses that are out there already that you may have heard of is like Ben and Jerry's and Dr. Bronner. There are several out here that already exist where we consider the co-workers or in this case the students and others on sharing with the profits, right? That's something that we do. So how do we pay to learn? Well, we, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to show you here, it's going to amaze you. But before I even go, the social entrepreneurship aspect is an approach that is adopted by many businesses and organizations that teach strategies that provide solutions, whether it's cultural, social, what have you, and as well as making a profit, right? So in the 10-level courses, we have from mastering business basics to how to establish corporate presence, corporate credit, corporate financing, trading. These are the different levels that we teach you. And the great thing about these course materials that you learn them at your own pace. It's designed so that you log on, you go onto it whenever you are available, whether if you're one of those people that work overnight and you only have a couple of minutes in the morning, if you work all throughout the day, you have the kids, whatever the case is, this course material is set up so that you learn at your own pace. And the whole pay to learn aspect comes into, or in a socially conscious business aspect that we provide is where we profit share. Now from our sales, you get to receive, what we call like a stipend, right? Like after paying the one time that you really come out of your own pocket to do anything is the first level. The first level, you pay $40 to learn all the course material. The course material, as I showed you, was about the mastering business basics. You take that course material, then after which you take a quiz. You pass the quiz, of course, you want to get 80 or 80 or better, and you receive from our sales like a stipend. And out of that stipend, $80 goes towards the cost of your next course material at level 2. The difference, you can take that and translate it into dollars for yourself. So the difference would be $40. That $40 you can take and transition that to cash for yourself and take that $40 and do whatever you want, right? Now you're at level 2, which your stipend paid for, right? You're taking a course material, you go through it, you could take a quiz because we want to make sure that you're learning the material. We don't just want you to go into the motions. We want you to make sure that you learn the material and you receive $300 in like stipend money. And out of that, 150 goes towards paying for the next course. Well, you can take the difference of that and transition that into cash for yourself. You have $150 difference, $150 cash, is yours, right? Are you coming out of pocket anymore throughout? Absolutely not, right? So same thing, we continue to go, and I'm going to jump down just so that, I'm not saying the same thing throughout, but look down here as it gets higher. When you receive 7,000 and then the next course costs 3,000, well, you're going to have a difference of 4,000, which you can transition into cash for yourself and do what you want with it. It's yours, right? Same thing. You're going to go through it. You're going to receive 10 at that point, pay 4, pass, take the course material, take the quiz, get 14, pay 5 at the next one, and finally receive 17,005. In total, you would have received about $40,000. Now, which is the opposite of what we do when we go to, college and universities and stuff like that. Not knocking it. We have to pay to learn. This one, you're basically, getting paid to learn, essentially. Now, is anything free? Absolutely free? No. You came out of pocket for level 1. Great. But there's only a monthly subscription fee of $1.99 for the first month. $1.99 is your first month subscription fee. Think about that, right? Now, what is that, a cup of coffee at Starbucks? Every month thereafter is $9.99. That's what the cost is to you. That's it. So, and in the future, Level Up Advisors, we will be increasing the subscription, but not for anybody who's already a member. You will remain at $9.99 a month. Everybody else in the future, when we go to $29.99, that's what they will have to pay. Your subscription fee will always remain and never go up for you. You will be grandfathered in the price. In addition to, for the course material that you're getting, for that $199 for the first month and $9.99 thereafter, which you always have access to, which you can always go back and reference, which is always having new material being added to that as well, because with time, more things come up and more information or regulations change, whatever. We update our courses in real time. So the other thing that we offer you is access to a Level Up forum. The Level Up forum, where you get to intermingle and communicate with other members and other students, right, who are part of the Level Up community, and or maybe some advisors to ask questions or maybe network together. The other, as well as free being part of a 40-day ascension plan, which is essentially like a 40-day boot camp for those who want to, be in a regimented thing and be like, okay, do this, now read that, now go and do this the next day, come back tomorrow morning. It's 8 o'clock every morning. Somebody out there will give you mental food for your, for your thoughts, so you can get and take on a day, give you a task for you to accomplish for yourself in business as well. The other 2 subscription plans we have are for our businesses. One is a pro and one is a premium, depending on what they want to do. If they want to just be able to mingle amongst our, or introduce themselves in their area of expertise, whether an accountant or a realtor or what have you, to, access to our students, or if they want to be able to advertise on our platform for our students, it'll cost that for them. Now, we also have, now that's the student part. That's the student part that we have for our Level Up community. Now, we also have a Level Up affiliate portion. Now, the affiliate portion, which is separate, but you can be both if you wish, are for those who want to bring on people. And you bring on people, choose to bring people. You'll get for your first 30 days. When you join, 30 days from that point on counting, every person that you bring on, you receive $10 for every person that you bring on, right? For the first month. Every month thereafter, you're going to receive $1 per person who, stays and subscribes, right? And that's the same for businesses as well. You get the $10 sign up per, and then thereafter you'll get either $2 or $5 per person, right? And this is an example of 5. If you had 5 people, what that cost would be. Now, the other great thing about, if you choose to bring on people, we're not just relying on that, but if you do, the first 30 days, as I mentioned, what you'll receive per person, you said $10 per person that you bring on. But as they go through the course material, right, and they take level 4 and they pass that, they take the quiz and they pass it, you will receive, those people that you brought in, you will receive a bonus of $250, right? They're going to receive their bonus for completing it, but because you brought them in, you're going to receive $250. That's per person that you brought in. That's at that, that has completed that level. Suppose if you brought in, let's just say 10 people. You brought in 10 people, right? Now let's look how the heck these numbers go as we go. If those same people, you bring them in, it's the second time that they're going to get a bonus at level 6. When they complete level 6, you, because you brought them in, will receive $500 per person for a bonus for those people that you brought in. Another time you're going to receive is at level 8. When they complete level 8 and they pass the quiz, you at that point will receive $750. And finally, when they take our level 10 and they pass the quiz, you will receive $1,500. In total, you will receive $3,000 per person. All right. You're going to, per person that you brought in. Now imagine if you brought in 10 people, right? $3,000 per person. You would have received $30,000 for those people for bringing them in. You bring in 100 people. What's that? $300 in addition to whatever you're receiving, what you receive for yourself. Now, don't forget, you yourself chose to learn to course material. What are you doing in the meantime? You're not just looking for people. You're out there, you're online trading. You're getting real estate deals. You set up a business. You're creating, other things, or online store, whatever it is that you're doing from our course material work. You're earning money for yourself, and you're taking your own vision and putting action to it for your own self. But in addition to that, for bringing people to the table, you're getting that. So understand that is a powerful, powerful thing. Now, are we just reliant on you with that? Absolutely not. We have our own marketing strategy. You don't have to be the person that's bringing in people and that's all. We're reliant on you bringing in people. No, but we're showing you the benefits for yourself. If you do bring in people, we have a huge marketing situation going on. Whereas all over social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Snapchat, everything, we're advertising on all the social media platforms. We have a major aggressive marketing campaign that's all over. So we're not just reliant on you. We don't need for you to do, but if you want to earn a little bit more for yourself, whatever, it's behoove to you to do that. Again, we at LevelUp Advisors, we're not reliant on our students to market for us. We're not solely, we're saying, hey, as a way for us to share in the profit sharing with our students, if you do this, you can get more for yourself in this kind of way. Now, in addition to all the different social media things, what we are also going to be doing in the next couple of months, we're going to have social media influencers marketing for us. They're going to be like, hey, endorsing, hey, guys, go use the LevelUp Advisors. They're very good. Some of them might be, on like what we call celebrities. I don't know if we're going to be able to get, Will Smith or Denzel, but we're going to get somebody that is known, that has a lot of followers, to help drive traffic to us. We also have the affiliate marketing program, which I just introduced you about for yourself, on how students who want to be affiliates, bringing in people as well as offline brand ambassadors. So these are all the things that we have, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, it's up to you guys and we do want affiliates. We want affiliates. Apply today. To everybody who's an affiliate, they must be registered as a student, right? All students don't have to be affiliates, but all affiliates must be students. We don't want you driving traffic to a place that you know nothing about, right? Now, there are a lot of affiliates out there. Some people are familiar with affiliate marketing. Every major known company that has a website has affiliates driving traffic to include one of the most popular one, Amazon. They have millions and billions of affiliates always driving traffic to their website, which is why they're as huge as they are. I mean, I think 50 cents on every dollar spent on the internet is spent at Amazon, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, this is everything. That's it in a nutshell. Now, if I don't know about you, for me, when I first heard this and saw this plan, it was a no-brainer. I enjoy the fact that a company wants to and looks for ways to share in their own success and profits and their growth. They want to share with their students. They're not just greedy and taking it up for themselves. So I love that part too. So if any of that resonates with you, then come on and join Level Up Advisors. Go to the website, levelupadvisors.com, and come and join us. Maybe I'll show you briefly what the website looks like so you know what it looks like. And I'll just show you briefly real quick. So this is what the website, this is our website, LevelUp Advisors. And this is an internationally based company. International. They're already international. We have affiliates already in Thailand and other places throughout the world. We have our website is ready and will continue to grow with multiple languages. These are the languages that we have right now because we need them, right? These are like some of the top languages, most popular languages in the world for a reason. And we have it, whether it's Bengali, Arabic, Chinese, what have you, Spanish, Russian, Italian. We have all these languages in English as well that this website will translate to for yourself and for those who speak those other languages. So we're prepared for that. This is also where if you join, again, $199 for the first month, $9.99 thereafter. And you're going to see that with all of our different plans. We also have the course material. The different courses is 10 levels. I'll just show you one of the things for level 1 real quick and what it looks like. It looks like right here. Just want to show you what it kind of looks like. There's various, you see
We're
this.
so excited that you found your way here. We've taken great consideration and care to help you, the entrepreneur, take your business to the next level with our continuously up-to-date business funding.
So our course material is like this. We have a person, it's already pre-recorded on video. They're walking you through things, all the information, all throughout, just like you see here on the left. And that's why it's catered to you at your own schedule. You can get right to it. The person will break it down for you, tell you what you need to know on that particular lesson for yourself. Of course, you want to take your notes and all that. And when you're done, like I said, when you're done taking these courses, you always have access. All you have to do is log in and you have access to the course material for yourself to, as you continue to add to your knowledge, just so that, the person that knows is able to do something with what they know. So that's pretty much it. If anybody has any questions before I close out, I'll answer them for you. And if not, I'm going to wish everybody a awesome weekend. And that'll be that. I see Tanae is on, who's our CEO. She's out and about now. Henry, who's our executive marketing man, is on, as if quite a few others. But look, ladies and gentlemen, we only just are launching this company. This has been in the planning stages, in 2020, and we just launched it in January. And we're already at the point we're talking about, we're already international. We're trying to get you on board. Everything, if you haven't noticed by now, everything has moved to the internet. Everything's on a website. If you're working, a lot of people are working from home now. Everything's on Zoom or whatever. Your kids, like my kids, are learning from home. You know, that's what's going on right now. We're just doing the same thing, learning from home and learning. And this way, you're also not only learning, but you're earning at the same time. So, hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is a no-brainer. This is a perfect business model, a perfect plan. And people just want to know and need to know. And everybody, there's a lot of people looking to get going for themselves and their families so they can create generational wealth and whatnot. So I want to thank Tanae for bringing me on and introducing me to this and allowing me to join her, you know, expert team. And I'm happy for that. So look, everybody, y'all have a good weekend. I'm going to sign out for you guys. And I'll be back the next meeting. We do these meetings 6 days a week, Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and on Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So this is the same link. So if you want to come the next time you want to bring in a friend or somebody else, you're welcome at it. Thank you.